So, this is to be my first video. As of posting this, I will have worked in the break fix industry for 10 months. That's how long I could last. It was definitely very stressful. I learned a lot. I learned so much. There are so many things that break fix technicians are expected to know how to do, and learning all of those things uh, was definitely a constant uphill battle. But I learned a lot. Honestly, I just got to the point where, I kind of got to see what it's like for that industry. How things, especially like political things and tariffs and things, are really affecting technology and our ability to fix the devices that we purchase. Also, major companies aren't really doing too much to make fixable devices. That's a really big problem. So I had to spend a lot of my time having some very difficult conversations with some of the customers that I was trying to help. You get in this industry because you're passionate about tech and you have some kind of a skill where you're good with working with your hands and you like to problem solve. And a lot of the times that attracts people who have a tough time articulating, some of the finer nuances of the work. And even me, I feel like I am a little bit above in my knowledge of being social since I have a background in sales and marketing. Um, I felt I was coming into this position here with almost like an ace up my sleeve, and that did help me. Um, but ultimately, I just got to the point where I was like, I feel like every day is a very stressful uphill battle. Like, there's definitely good days and bad days, but I felt like of all the jobs I've ever worked, Break Fix had way more bad days than good days. Like, there wasn't just a get to work and have a normal day. There was no such thing as a normal day. You are only called upon when things are going wrong. And so you have to experience the bad day of every company, every individual contributor, every residential person coming in with their problems that they have most of the time tried to fix on their own. And you not only have to unravel all of the stuff that's happening in that situation, but you're expected to produce a solution quickly. And I felt that pressure that was my constant everyday workflow of getting to that solution in an effective manner really, really, really stressful. So I still want to get into tech. I mean, I'm already in tech. I want to be in tech. I want to learn more, but uh, working at a franchise or like a small residential shop at this time, I feel like I don't have enough knowledge. Maybe I also just feel very stressed out. So, yeah, we'll see what the future holds. One of the things that I felt was a really important pain point for consumers in all of this is that the average consumer really doesn't know too much about their device. Like, think of the most basic thing when it comes to tech, and they know less than that. And I had to do a lot of hand holding. And, it's so odd because they're coming at it as my device isn't working how I want it to. I need somebody to help me. And a lot of the times they don't really have the money to pay you for your time, or they want to negotiate the amount that they pay you for your time. And I felt that that was an extremely stressful factor for me. And I was like, why don't they just go online and learn a lot of this stuff themselves? Why aren't they doing that? That's what us millennials do, if we want to learn something, University of YouTube is free and it's right there. I realized that like a lot of the times when people came in to talk to me, they were more looking for an experience rather than a solution. And I saw that more and more and more. And the second I had the idea, I'm like, I kind of feel like they don't care about the solution. They really just want to come in and have a therapy session with you and then have you guide them. And you have to give quick advice. So it has to be almost like a poem, well put together, well articulated, and fast to digest. And they also want you to resonate with them. They're not just asking you to fix their device, they're asking you to hang out with them. And I felt that that was such a weird thing that it's like, when you're working in IT, you don't have that time a lot of the times. You're usually inundated with a lot of projects that all need to be done yesterday, and everybody's mad at you. And so if you're in a constant high pressure environment where everybody has escalated feelings about what it is that you do, it's really difficult to slow down and have a gentle approach. It feels like on one hand you're cranking the wheel, cranking the wheel, cranking the wheel, and on the other hand you're petting a kitten. And it can put such a weird dynamic of pressure on you as an individual or as a technician that I just thought, what if somebody made a YouTube channel or put a lot of this information out there for people who are not techie, that they can consume this information, and it would save them time, it would save them money, it would pull all this work off of break fix people. I'll tell you right now, a lot of break fix shops don't make money off of helping the common needy individual that probably is the person that needs the most help. But they can't afford your time, or they don't see the value in your time, so therefore they want to argue with you about the price for that time. And so, what if somebody just put that stuff out there for free, and then break fix technicians can say, go to this YouTube channel. If you need to be explained as to where to locate a browser or what a browser even is, go to this YouTube channel. It's funny. The information is easy to digest. I felt that that's such a strong avenue, and it would provide a service for people who are in really desperate need of more information or educational experience about their tech. Because we live in a world right now where people will buy the best and the most flashiest device and then have no idea how to use 90% of its features. And I saw that all the time while working at BreakFix, but also working at Best Buy, the big B&B. So, yeah, this is going to be my my leap into that. This idea that I have, make tech more consumable for the average consumer. But yeah, I'm showing videos. These are my first 3 computers that I worked on. I think the first one is just like your standard everyday laptop. I'm pretty sure it's like an HP or something. And then this middle one is a Digital Storm custom loop liquid cool system that's in there. This was very complicated. And then the last one is actually an Asus ROG desktop that I really liked, so I decided to film it. But yeah, going forward, I hope I make videos, more my goal is to make videos that are funny and educational and easy to consume. So, and maybe throw in a little bit of trailer living. So here's to it. I look forward to seeing all of you in the future.